Hey everybody, it's Shun. Today we're going to be doing our first YouTuber review. Today we're doing RebelTaxi. So let's get into it. First things first, who is RebelTaxi? RebelTaxi is a YouTuber that makes animation videos, mainly about cartoons and and occasionally anime. He makes mostly top 10s and reviews. He reviews current cartoons, or he may talk about uh, the best and worst new ones. He also does a series of the top whatever number worst animated thing ever. He does that series. He does a top 10 series. He does a bunch of different stuff. He also does podcasts, which are very simple. Like I'll show you an example. As you can see, this is the style that he does for his podcast. They're very simple. He animates he draws all of the icons that you see here, like all the little characters for each participant of the podcast. He also has his schedule here. Week 1, he has a podcast. Week 2, he has a video. 3, he has another podcast. And week 4, he has a video. And that repeats forever, really. So, like, if I click on a normal video, as you see, he has, if I scroll through it, he has a great sequence of editing, and yeah, I really appreciate his style and the substance and the quality of his content. So, like, here is his outro stuff. Here's his Patreon stuff. He's giving thanks to all the fans that donate on Patreon. And here is his exit, or his entrance, or his exit thing, his finale. It's kind of like that. So overall, what do I think of RebelTaxi? And why do I like him, and why am I subbed? Well, one thing is I really like cartoons. Even at my age, I still really enjoy cartoons. On top of that, I really think that his content is very, very high quality. When it comes to his subscribers, he has 370,000 subscribers, and I definitely think he should have more. He definitely deserves the subs he has, but he definitely deserves more subs than what he has. His content is very, very high quality to me. I know I've said high quality like a million fucking times already, but I'm serious. Like, the quality of his content is very, very good. It's clear that he puts a lot of effort into his videos, and it shows. Another thing he does is a webcomic. He does Loki IRL. You can check that on his Tumblr, I believe. He also has a gameplay channel, and he has an archive channel. His gameplay channel is just what you think, a place for him to upload gameplay videos. And then his archive channel is for his conventions and stuff. He just does stuff like that. As you can see, his content, his thumbnails are all similar. His thumbnails remain mostly the same, and this has been for years now. Right now, I'm scrolling back through his uploads, and as you can see, back it used to be different. Around 4 years ago, it was different. Then he changed it, and now it stays mostly the same. So let's talk about his subs versus his views. So his subs, he has 370,979 subs right now. And compared to his views. So his views are, well, as you can see here, you can see yourself. His most recent non-podcast has 145,000 subs, or views, my bad. And then he also has 207 on his previous one, 207,000, and then 193,000, 200,000, 300,000. So it's clear that his views are consistent compared to his subs. With bigger channels, you'll normally see a channel that has 10 million subs getting maybe 1 million views. You're never gonna really see 10 million subs having 10 million views unless it's a huge video. So let's talk about that stuff. So overall, what are some of the things I don't like about RebelTaxi's videos. One, I'm not a huge fan of his game review stuff. These types of videos are just kind of boring. I'll show you one right now. He initially, well, okay, so it's changed since the last time I watched. Like his older reviews like this, like he had this one where um it was him sitting in front of the camera. You know, he doesn't show his face, so it's just him sitting there and then reviewing it, and it's kind of just boring to watch. I wasn't a fan of that as much. It kind of feels like more of a podcast than anything, which is like, that's fine. You know, if you are a fan of I'm a fan of the podcast, but I don't like those kinds of videos. He also collabs with a lot of YouTubers from, you know, from one of my other favorite YouTubers, Monkey Jones, to more unknown YouTubers and more niche people. He also has had contacts with people that are in the industry of animation, like Ian Jones-Cordy, the guy that made OKKO, which is currently airing on Cartoon Network, and you should probably watch it because I hear it's really, really good. So overall, what do I think of RebelTaxi? Like, I think his content is really, really strong. The only things I don't like are, as I said, those review type videos where it's just like a podcast style. That and kind of the not as engaged with fans, which I can understand, as you know, as you're a channel with, you know, 300,000 subscribers, it can get hard to communicate with fans. But I do appreciate that he tries, and that's pretty much all you can really ask for someone like that. So, in conclusion, what is my overall thoughts of RebelTaxi? His content is fantastic. You should definitely be subscribed to him if you like cartoons and animation. And, well, yeah. Definitely check out his content. And I would, if I had to put a number on it, I would give his channel a 9 out of 10. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.